Hello, everybody, and welcome to Valley Life. I am Rich Krebs, and I'm actually in the South Valley today down in Visalia and very excited about bringing you a brand new residence. I don't even want to call it a facility. This place is so beautiful. It's almost like we're actually in a resort. But a lot of you may be faced with a family member that may be having some issues with Alzheimer's or dementia. We have found the place that you would love to make sure they are in the best of care, and I'm going to introduce you to the president, Mr. Dennis Bryant. Dennis, how are you, sir?
Very, very nice to see you. Thanks for coming.
Well, very nice to see you. You've built something really special here, and I get to feel when I walk in here, as comfortable as it is, like I'm almost walking into a resort. It seems like no stone was left unturned. All the finishing touches are here. You've built something that someone would be proud to live in.
We serve a very special population, but this building was designed to kind of reflect the way people lived before they came down with this disease. Okay. It's not a pleasant thing to have a family member with Alzheimer's or a dementia, but the lifestyle that they should live and lead should be as full and dignified as possible, and that's the mission that we have here.
And most of that probably comes down to, one, having amazing caregivers that also then can provide what those patients need, but also so the families can feel like they're in a comfortable and secure environment so they can come see them, you know, and make everything feel good when they're here, but also know they are safe when they're gone.
Absolutely. I tell everybody I really don't do anything. It's my caregivers, it's my cooks, it's my management team. It's the housekeepers. They're the ones that give the direct care. They're the ones that show the loving care, and they're the ones that really make something like this work.
Sure. Now, in this beautiful facility that you've created, you've also done a unique job of laying it out. The design is special and unique to the Central Valley, and you've also mapped some sections out in residences that were kind of specific to the Visalia area. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we wanted to make this a community within a community. Since these people are not able to go out on their own, we wanted to have as much of the community in this building as we could. So we have over here the Fox Theater. Okay. And anyone in Visalia knows that the Fox Theater is notable. We have a street-side bistro. We have a full-service kitchen with dining room where we can serve to order. And then we have neighborhoods down the hallways. Moody Grove Park is reflected. The ranch is there.
You've created something special right here in the reception area in the great room, but people also like to see when they come, they know they're coming in to visit. What does it look like behind the scenes? Why don't you take me down the hall and show me what some of the residences actually look like themselves?
A couple of neighborhoods and how a room would lay out.
All right.
And all of the neighborhoods, as I said, are reflections of areas in the valley or Visalia. And we tried to, it was a funny story. My interior designer and I were out shopping for 2 days in every antique store in Exeter and Visalia, and we came up with some absolutely marvelous things.
Oh, that's great.
So here is a train station, and the purpose of the neighborhood is to help the residents who don't have a lot of identification skills identify with an area. So if we can get Mary to say, I live at the train depot, that would be a great success in our industry. Sure. So these are kind of therapeutic, they're interactive. The suitcases, for example, will have clothing and other things in it for them to pull out. A caregiver can do it, or a family member can do it with them. Here we have a grocery store, and this is things they can pick up and take away. Oftentimes what happens in a memory care is they glue everything down because they want to keep it all in place. Our caregivers are trained that each night we'll go through the units and we'll pick up everything that everybody shopped out of the market during that day. So they can pick everything up and it's interactive. Okay. Again, they went shopping when they were on the outside, so why not now? Why not? And of course, everything in the valley is agriculture, so we would be remiss if we didn't have something that was a tribute to agriculture. And there's your cows.
Well, Dennis, you've created something very special here, and I think that when people do come in and they see it and they get a feel for how wonderfully laid out everything is, they're going to feel safe thinking, you know what, my loved one is going to be right at home at Quail Park.
And the design here is all in circles because wandering is a big part of what our population does. And literally you can go around one of these neighborhoods or a figure eight around two, or you can go around the entire building or in and out of the building through the courtyard. And that wandering capability allows residents to not feel restricted in any way.
Sure. Well, we are just about out of time. We've got some beautiful faces and some of the nurses here. Walk me through a room a little bit and let me know what people can expect when they walk in and find their own home.
Well, you can see that this is a spacious room. We have angled doorways for ease of observation. I have our really stellar team here that are going to take care of the residents. We have Audrey, who is our recreational therapist, And we have Karina, and we have Yasmin, who's been with us for 10 years at our other memory care and is moving over here. And then we have Angela. Our 2 nurses are here 7 days a week. Audrey's here running the program for the activities, and Yasmin, I don't know, we just can't live without you.
Right. Well, Dennis, as you mentioned right at the top of the segment, it's one thing to build a facility, but you've also got to have the compassion in the heart of the people that are working for you to make that happen, and working for your people that are here. Right. That's what you've put together in your team to make sure people have the utmost in care.
It's a special type of person that takes care of Alzheimer's people. And for those of us who have had Alzheimer's in our families, there's a passion that we bring to it that's beyond just that. So this is a temple to the care of Alzheimer's, and we're very happy that it's finally done.
Right. Well, if you're looking for a secondary home for that loved one and not just a place to stay, this is where you need to be at Quail Park. You need to come see it, and it's a very easy drive right off of 99 and 198 in Visalia, so anywhere in the Central Valley you can find this place. And when you come in and see the smiling faces and the beautiful layout that they've done here at Quail Park, I think you're going to find home for that loved one. Don't go anywhere. There's more Valley Life coming up right after this.